Hello and welcome to round one, back nine coverage of the MPO feature card at the 2025 D-Glow, presented by Garrett J. Verber Candy Company. Yum, 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 candy. Give me some more.
That's exactly, you nailed that. You should get a raise because I want candy.
Yule's Jerm covering all the action from the last regular season event, this Disc Golf Pro Tour Plus, before the playoffs begin in Vermont in a couple of weeks.
Season's flying by. Just flying.
It's always slow, and then it's just, and it's
like
over.
a rocket. Kind of like McBeth on that front nine rocket ship. Racers.
No kidding. While we're flying hole 10, and we're looking at this new OB that's left and right of the fairway.
Hardest hole in the course.
It's got to be, right? Yeah, it's the hardest hole in the course.
Yeah.
0.42 over par. Brutally tough hole. They did say, all right, we'll bring the basket back a little bit, but they didn't say, we'll cut that tree down that's in front of it. So this one's a tough one. I want to share a stat that came by me earlier today. Gannon Buhr, $118,000 cashed so far this season.
Okay.
Number one in disc golf right now.
Yep.
The second most money made by any player this season, Anthony Barela, $60,000.
He's trying to double him up.
He's $2K away from doubling the next closest person to him.
Wow.
That's a stat.
Wow. He's made 118,000 more than me. Whew. Holy moly. There's a stat. How about 100ing you up?
Yeah, it's more than that if you got zero buddies.
100% double up. Whew.
You could make up any percentage you want.
It's
if
all
you got
of
zero
those.
and he's got 118,000, it's
closer.
You're crushed.
This needs to sit.
Speaking of crushed, Kyle outdrives the fairway. Hard to do, unfortunately. OB.
Yeah. So a lot of people were talking about the hyzer play, but this wind is a left to right crosswind, and nobody wants to take that on. And this has got to get, great drop. I don't know what he has from there. I don't think a very aggressive play. I did see somebody a little farther up throw a sidearm to circle's edge and make the putt, so it is doable.
You'd love to get to the top of that hill, but this position right here, it depends. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to get more than just a layup from that.
I mean, if he goes left or right, he's got a putt. But that tree you're talking about,
long one. That's a pesky tree, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
AB also short of where he'd like to be off the tee.
Get on L.
Yeah, it's back edge of C2. Up the hill, that's going to play a long, long way. This is where you'd like to be.
This is not.
And OB, Paul.
That's a tough part about running up the hill. That's a factor that you don't see at a lot of courses is the straight uphill run up promotes the pull to the right.
Man. And, the interesting thing, the top two players in the field on the tour this year, leading the field in OB percentage, Gannon Buhr number 2, Kyle Klein number 1, both OB on hole 10.
Wow. Well,
I am also leading the field in OB, but in the other direction.
Mm-hmm. I'm right there with you. It's like something that I just love to do without loving it.
Candy or OB? I don't know. I can't choose. I love them both.
I choose the OB on accident every time.
AB from deep.
Give me that. Oh, center cut. What a birdie from where he was. That'll get you going. And there's a lot of gray. There's no red anymore, and a few green. That's what you have to do.
Yep. That gray is way far away back on hole 1. You don't have to think about it anymore.
The red.
Oh, I'm sorry. The red. Yeah. Yes. My apologies. A great save for Kyle. That's what he needed.
All right, give me some stats. How many birds?
Actually, kind of an annoying amount. 25.
I don't. That's not surprising to me because it takes you to be aggressive off the tee. And everybody's kind of doing that.
I love the hole. And I don't think I've ever seen a spread this even across the board. 25% birdie, 31% par, 28% bogey, 16 double or worse. So it's like kind of the same amount of people are getting those scores across the board. It's just way more people with bogey and double bogey. But it's a challenging hole that's very possible. It requires great distance and accuracy and then a technical approach.
Can you find the disc that well, you can't because you weren't watching, but there's a disc. If you find it, we'll give it to you when it comes down. Straight shot, 475. I mean, par 3 here, Jerm. All these holes, all the par 3s are, you have to carry distance in order to get yourself a birdie. Isaac's going to show us how to do it. Slight anhyzer.
You just got to pick a side.
In front. I mean,
he'll pick the right side, or the left side, but the left side is the right side.
Yep.
In this instance.
As good as they make them. Bink.
And that's a good stretch of holes there for Isaac. 5 down in the last 6.
Maybe would love to get on a little green streak here. Needs this to be Annieing, and it's not. And that.
Whoa. Nose up lift, sends it left.
Beth, 2 pars in a row.
He's washed.
He's washing this, go right down the fairway and into the circle and almost
he's
the
back.
bullseye.
He's back. I'm Team Paul again.
That was pretty. That's going to get him to 8 under most likely. Klein doing his thing, Mr. Consistent.
Uh-huh.
Is this turning? It is not.
It's trying its best, though, Paul.
It's not.
It didn't quite get all the way there. Just too high out of the hand.
He might run that, and there. You know, one thing we haven't seen today: rollaways, and they are abundant.
They're all over the place.
Heavy on the anhyzer, and this is not going to work out for him.
Well, it's past the pin somehow. I guess
yeah.
But it looks like he probably
Look at this. This is really bad. But I like this play. Go around the outside left.
Yeah, bring it down with steep hyzer. Oh, yeah.
Great shot.
That's great touch, control. Yeah, very well done. He's got to look at it, doesn't he?
Yep.
Got to put some nose up on it. Oh, that little limb. That little leaf cost him. Oh, and Gannon's completely blocked.
Yep, stymied. Try the little sidey, he says. Oh. Look what I found.
No way, man.
Wow. Really?
You can't see through that.
He liked it, and he started watching it. He watched through the tree, and he actually probably got to see this go in, and that is perfectly done.
Oh, my goodness.
That's fun.
Oh, he gave the 3 symbol like he just made one from downtown. A little Chef Curry celebration.
Okay, if you're going to do that, you got to hold up 2.
That's what I'm saying. You got to hold up 2. You dropped in the 2.
Yep. Maybe it's 3 like it's like a turkey. Like a birdie turkey.
Be a weird thing to say. I'm a turkey right now. Like, you didn't get 3 birdies in a row.
I know. No, got to hold up 2. He is Gannon Buhr, ice in those veins.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
We have a new placement once again here on hole 12. This time it's slightly to the right, only barely shorter than the original B placement. But I like the element of going up this hill with this kind of technically shaped low ceiling approach shot. It's not an easy hole to get, but it's right there in front of you. I mean, you can see it plain as day from the tee. And that's not something you get to do very often on the par 3s in this course. They're pretty much all blind besides this one in 16.
Shortest hole in the course. Plays pretty short. I'm just kidding. It's all of 430 up the hill, maybe more.
The way it plays, yeah, certainly.
Skip. Oh, babe. Oh, the Guardian tree gets him. Putting good, though.
He has been.
Gannon finds himself at 3 under par. Don't hit the tuff of the grass, and he does.
Got gobbled up like the turkey that you just talked about.
Mm-hmm. He should have done it right there.
I mean, that's a good time to do the turkey symbol.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone in the world would catch the reference, though?
No. Early
What?
release.
Another tentative shot there. Just
not his best.
no.
But not making huge mistakes.
No, you're not doing that either. Like Gannon is making bigger mistakes. Gannon's mistakes are costing him out of bounds strokes. That is a great drive.
Really good. Well, that tree, that little bugger.
There's
right
a few little
way.
things that are kind of obnoxious in the way.
Look good for a sec. See how still he remains after this. Yeah, I like the rhythm. That was a pretty
Good height
bit.
going through,
Yep.
yeah.
Can Paul find another one?
This is definitely in his range.
Too hard.
The way he's been putting, though, man, that has been almost a formality for him lately. Those have been drop-ins.
I knew it was a trickster. No, he just missed 2 of those little circle putts. Good putt.
Going to be all par on 12. Third easiest hole in the course.
Wow.
32% birdie. Also just not netting many bogeys. Only 4 players in the field walking away worse than par.
Got Casey White now leaking up the leaderboard. Ricky catching fire. You don't want to see a healthy Rickster on this course. Or a hurt one.
Or hurt. Well, yeah, we talked about 2013 before.
Yeah.
Limping his way through a dominant victory back in 2013 out here. Much different course. But this hole was there back then.
That's right. 526. Another little par 3. Left to right bender. Sidearm skipping down the hill. No OB. I just have Isaac last year just stuck in my brain forever on this hole.
Just defies what you think someone can do with the backhand. There's this is a forehand hole. It's always been a forehand hole. This shape requires a late hyzer forehand that McBeth just barely misses out on. It just flips up just a bit too much. But the shape just
I like
doesn't.
this one.
I do too.
Miss the trees.
It doesn't make sense for the
there you
backhand.
go. Good shot there from Gannon.
Like, look at the height with that tree on the right side of your screen right now. There's no height to bring a backhand through with that late of a turn, and he did it multiple rounds in a row.
This is going to be cutting that corner.
It's got to get down. It's a little too high.
Yeah.
Good result, but battling too many limbs up at the high ceiling.
Everybody going with the sidearm here.
That's because it's a
straight.
sidearm hole.
Yeah, but sometimes people don't have the big sidearm, and they got to try to poke Poke a little backy down there.
Yeah. Don't tell this card that, though, man. These guys are some forehand launchers.
Good line.
That was close. A great green to just get really aggressive with your putt.
Yeah. Like this. Can he pull a little Gannon?
Draw some inspiration.
Yeah. I could try. Good height, I think. Pulled it.
Just seems weird when he doesn't at least get it online.
Not surprised being on that right side. There's a lot of like stuff in your swing.
Yep.
And even for the best putters of all time, that little nuisance of something rubbing on your neck will make you laugh, you know?
It'll make you laugh real hard.
No, but it's tough to like concentrate through the contact.
I'm with you, man. Nothing changed in there. Back-to-back pars for everyone on the card. On to the hole that is what they call it? The driving range, or they had like funny nicknames for it. It's just a distance contest, man. This is just absolutely throw it as far as you can. And that might not even be enough. I think everyone in this card can get there in 2 shots, but there's not more than like 15, 20 people out of this 100-player field that can get inside C2 in 2 shots, or inside C1 in 2 shots.
Here's one that can't, but
here's one that can't. Correct.
And he's still going to get a birdie.
No, Niklas Antila sending it in from deep.
Long time no see.
I love that man so much. Niklas later went on to say that he's never been inside C1 on hole 14 ever.
Yep. Paul's trying to take out the backpack lady, look like. Just going hyzer. Surprised. I don't know if he has the power to get there from there.
It's gonna take a really big second shot, and even then I think it's gonna require a big putt. This is just
bombed.
You have to get far off the tee, and McBeth just didn't get far off the tee. Gannon crushes it. And if I were a disc, I'd hate to be this disc right now.
All hyzer needs to get down. Needs to get down.
Yeah, that's heading way left.
Didn't get down.
Achieved the great distance thing that you really like, but
all hyzer. Okay.
Didn't even flip up. If it flipped up, it would have been great.
I kind of hate that. I kind of hate that play. If you have that much power, just throw it in the middle and throw that shot on the second shot.
Right, where
and
things
there's
open
nothing.
up.
There's no OB up there, you know. But I don't know. I think your brain changes when you throw that far. Like some.
Who knows? I've never.
You've been a guy that.
I've been a guy that throws far compared to the field, but there's been only a few players ever who've been able to understand what it's like to do what AB's capable of doing.
Yeah, no,
that's a completely different level that I can't comprehend.
Paul gets it to flip up. I actually love the angle and the height. Does it swing?
That's
good.
Boomed.
Yeah.
Inside C2 from back there requires certified boom daddy status.
We've always known he's got the distance. This is gonna give the bucket a run, I think.
That's ridiculous. To be able to clear the hill flat and not have to go the super high flex play. That's just elite. I think there's one player in the field that can get to this pin with 2 hyzers.
That's that guy. Just did it. Literally, just did it. He went OB on one of them. That's why I'm saying I don't know what we're doing here.
Yeah, that's
Throw your fan grip, clear disc that you hit every fairway with, and then rip it up there.
Think of every throwing error that you've seen from Barela today. It's all been tentative. Over hyzer on this hole is just a tentative mistake on his part.
Can McBeth find some magic? Hold that. I'll get that in a second.
I cannot believe he's walking away with birdie with that low tee shot.
Oh, that's the prettiest putt I've seen him make in a while. When they flop back on the backside and just wait for you to grab it on the rim, it's like the putter gave up.
It's like, I'm done.
It's like taming a horse.
Yes.
All right.
Wow. Well, good par save for Barela. Avoids taking bogey with an OB on 14. That is not something many people can do. And Gannon doing his best Ricky Wysocki impression. And walking away with a tap-in birdie on 14. That is so much power to be able to achieve that. Just beeline.
Yep.
3 players at 7. McBeth still out ahead with that beautiful putt at 9 under. And now we're on to the new long tee pad on hole 15, a par 5 now, 11:30. Like to get somewhere near this tee pad, just staying away from the rough on the right side and left side. And then you're just kind of playing the hole the same way you were playing it before, but just pretend like you threw kind of a bad drive from the original short pin.
Yeah.
But that means that the birdie is a lot more in play because the 4 should be pretty achievable.
You check the stats on this hole. Is it playing as one of the easiest holes now? Because I feel like it
is.
Should be.
It is playing as one of the easiest. It's the 4th easiest. And we're going to go see Niklas Antila play it. Goes wide forehand in the second. That's a great shot into position. Call this one 430 or so.
Might be even farther, man. This is a big shot.
Why does he do that so well?
He's not scared. Is one of the big reasons, I think. Like when you have a disc that in a field you can throw it however you want. Like you could just be like, okay, this is a perfect shot, flip it, comes back. You're like, yeah, that's how I do it. And then you get in a tournament and
you forget everything you've ever learned.
No, you're just like, but what if it doesn't? And he doesn't have that fear. So
I can respect that. That's a good description of it.
So he's able to get all the distance, all the angle control
out of every disc. McBeth did a great job of landing kind of right exactly where I think you want to land by that tee pad. Anything past that's bonus.
This is really good. Gonna be right on the tee pad, I think. Don't hit the tee pad.
It's past it.
Okay.
About 40, 50 feet.
Very good. I want to see somebody get around the corner. I think it's eagleable. I think this.
I think we had an eagle position in our triples round.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went 10 speed off the tee pad. If someone gets after it with like a 13 speed, I think we could definitely see an eagle.
Maybe this guy? No.
Look at that. It's tentative.
Bad.
Again, probably dealing with issues that we could never comprehend and how to not overdrive this shot.
Oh. Talk about an overdrive. Is this coming back?
I am not sure, Paul. It's an errant throw from Kyle.
He's safe, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
He could get there from there.
Yes, he can. Of course he can. Will he?
Yes.
Will he commit to his shot?
Kyle's got a lot of pars in a row.
And look at this little technical backhand roller shot. What a creative way to get around the corner.
Yeah, similar to where Niklas was.
McBeth. That's going to make the hole quite easy.
Yep. Get a roll for him. Yeah. Little booster roll.
That's what you like right there.
Ooh, Gannon. Getting aggressive.
Uh-huh.
I like it too high. Don't like it anymore. But I do like it.
You think that he had to go that high?
No.
Okay.
If you want to park it, yeah. But
Yeah.
to get to the bottom of the hill, I mean, with his putting prowess, I would. Is this going to flip up? Nope.
Same mistake.
It's the same bush.
And then you
How do you hit the same bush?
that same bush is all over the course.
And that bush is 180 feet behind you.
And it is just a, you never know what your lie is going to be like when you go in there. It is.
Oh, no.
Kyle's going to find himself in that same place. Just in the thickest, ugliest spot on the course.
This is a great little angle to see how the basket looks from their perspective. It's tiny. It's really far. And they love bushes here. The aggressive play might have got him.
I think he might be paying the price. And the price is not getting a birdie. And this is, like we said, this is top 4 easiest hole in the course. McBeth didn't have to do anything spectacular with that hole. Just a forehand into position, easy putter shot, walking away with the birdie. These other 3 players, they're scrambling.
Kyle, deep in the thicket. Found a little hole. Found a little munchkin hole.
Look at it. There's a little sliver you can see right through there.
Did AB find a little hole himself here?
Oh, Paul, did he ever? What?
What a trick shot. Look at him go.
Oh, my God. He's like a Keebler elf goes crawling out of there.
How fun is that?
A 6'4" Keebler elf.
Kyle gets a letter.
Look at that. He found a cookie.
Boom. Great putt from Anthony. Look at him. Look at him go. Gets the 3 under.
Hasn't even sniffed a birdie streak yet, but he is still 3 under. And we've got our 3rd sidearm putt of the round. This is round of the forehand putt, Paul.
Bushes are kind of everywhere.
If it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be here. I mean, the Russian olive does not forgive.
I'm not going to lie. From the old tee, the only 3 I have is sidearming it in from this
From
bush,
in there?
From that bush.
Makes sense. There's generally nothing else offered unless you're going through that little sliver that Kyle and AB managed to find or around the outside forehand.
Yeah. Mine was a complete accident. I didn't even know where the bucket was. I was just trying to get through the bush, and I ripped it, and it went in.
Yes.
It was a total, I'll never forget it. Total surprise.
Kyle Klein, a lot of pars in a row.
Ricky, 8 under. Can't stand this hole. You go.
I defer to you, my friend.
All right. Well, hole 16, par 3, 396, another long one, but it's downhill. Plays as an island. So here's the out of bounds. There's a big tree in the way. It's a headwind today. If you go deep on this low ceiling shot, you go all the way to the drop zone up here on the left.
I thought you had...
This is my one problem with the course, I think. I don't like when you're throwing into these limmies. Like, you can pure it like this, right?
Yeah. Of course you could.
But even that has a really good shot of going out of bounds deep.
I thought that if you go out of bounds deep, you couldn't
Not
play from
anymore,
recross.
no.
They changed it last second?
Yeah, last second. So you go out of bounds, you're at the drop zone.
Okay, because during our Tuesday practice round, they were saying...
Right. Yeah, you could do the old Simon trick.
Any OB goes to the drop zone.
It's just too hairy to me, you know, around the tough gap. And when you have this really hairy pine tree, I'm not impressed with the design.
I think that's a nice break there for Paul. I think if hole 16 in its exact formation was hole 4 or 5,
yeah,
I don't think there's an OB. But coming down the stretch, I think it adds the drama down the stretch that you'd like. And I think that's necessitated the out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean,
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. 4 feet from OB and going up the hill for
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the hole is challenging enough on its own without the OB, and I didn't like the addition of OB at first.
See, but here's what I mean. This is an absolute shank, okay? And he gets away with it.
OB.
No, he doesn't. Okay. But he could have.
Very close.
Like you're
within inches.
Like, why does that shot get rewarded, but something that is so close on the right or the left by that pine tree, like maybe this one? Technically a better shot, in my opinion, than his, and could have hit those branches and fell straight out of bounds.
It's quite random with, you know.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I don't like the randomness, especially on this course where there's not a lot.
Yeah, you throw it down the fairway, you're going to be rewarded.
Yep.
And Gannon trying to figure out a way to give it a run and still stay safe, and he is going to take another bogey.
What'd that sign ever do to you? Jeez. I think if the OB was by the path, if the path was the OB, I'd be fine with it.
Okay.
But that pine tree that's outside of it just, yep. I mean, it's hard to get it there with that OB so close. And I'm also fine with it, but it's downhill. And so you get random lifts and random drops. And when that happens on a downhill hole, a shot that 2 minutes prior might drop and be perfect, might lift and go out of bounds deep.
Speaking of out of bounds deep, I think that's the cause for McBeth's low putt.
Yeah, for sure.
His putt has looked incredible today, and that one coming up low, I think is just trying to play the wind. Maybe the wind gives him a lift.
It's right to left, so yes.
And it could potentially lift him in, but if he putts that at normal height, it could potentially lift over the basket and go out of bounds, and didn't want to risk that. So otherwise, it's been a flawless putting day for him inside the circle, at least. Still holding on to the 2-shot lead. No OB or no bogeys, no OBs.
Whew.
Yeah, 17, man. What kind of wind are they going to be dealing with? The headwind?
No. So it's actually a right to left crosswind. So the worst kind.
Yeah, that's brutal for distance, and it's brutal for the approach. It just makes 17 a bruiser.
Absolutely. Yeah, that out of bounds, it just wraps around. And the out of bounds is tighter to the right side, but they did pull and clean up some extra room on the right side for people as well. So
they did do that. Chris is 7 under coming into 18. Or into 17, excuse me.
And he gets this one. I mean, it is far from where he just threw it, and that is a pretty good shot. Bad reaction, I think, off the branch.
That's a great shot from back there. And I agree. Also a bad reaction.
Don't matter when you putt like that. He's got turkeys on his. He should have just done the turkey.
Go.
This is a dangerous play. This thing is very overstable. And this is also in danger. Yep.
That's gone.
Yep.
Unless it rolls back.
Not that overstable.
And Paul just playing the smarts right now. Just trying to get inbounds, and he achieves inbounds. It did actually make its way just enough around the bush that he should have some kind of second shot.
Yeah, it's not a bad play.
It's definitely not a play for birdie, but I don't think birdie on 17 is important right now, playing how difficult it is playing.
Yeah, because they all feel that when they saw AB's just in that right to left cross, it just buried over, and we all know how overstable that thing is.
Yes, these players are all very familiar with that red nuke. And Kyle's going to be in a funky spot. Look at the trust here from Gannon. Whoa.
That's as good as they make them, man.
That is fantastic.
That's a 10 out of 10. Wow. Very impressive.
So how aggressive is Kyle going to play this? Oh no!
There he goes.
Kyle.
Oh no! Where did Kyle go?
Elevator is going down. Okay, he's on his feet.
Can we get a replay of that, please?
I hope so. Oh goodness, how did he manage the footing there? Well, we're not going to see replay here, but hopefully the internet does its job. McBeth also in a very funky spot. Ooh, overturned into the thick. I don't know if he's going to like that, Paul.
Not a great play from there, I don't think, honestly. Because you can easily just try to throw it to the S's early again.
It's the same mistake on every I mean, I guess he did get okay, that last drive
Got over.
he overdid it.
Yeah.
Trying to make the adjustment, and then he makes the adjustment again.
Gannon with gets away with it, but not a great shot.
Not what he was looking for.
But that's how good he is. Not a great shot. Has a putt just outside the circle. Here's Paul. Fantastic up. Good approach.
I guarantee you he did not have much from down there.
Nope. Kyle with the tumbler. Nice par.
You happy with it?
He's got a lot of them.
A full screen of gray.
Oh, no.
And that was another forehand putt. It's a fourth one if my counter is correct.
God, that's pretty.
It is just the right speed to get the job done over and over again. His caddy, Ben Kenny's going to have his phone memory full with long putts by the end of the season if he continues caddying for him.
It's a good putt there from Anthony.
Mm-hmm. Once again, another putt made from edge of circle to save a par or a bogey. Kind of incredible that AB is 3 under considering
I agree.
his throwing woes today. Another sign of an elite player, just scrapping out what he can get. Even on a tough day, he's just getting some birdies here and there, enough to have a respectable round.
Yep. But this is... He got a birdie from there, and he does.
Made a nice putt for it. The last birdie Kyle had, I think, was hole 7, the turtleback hole.
Oh, wow.
It has been a lot of disc golf since then.
18 out of bounds left and right. Get under this branch or around it, sidearm or big anhyzer. Then the basket is kind of in a horseshoe shape all the way around to here. Get to the top of the hill and you'll have about 340 to the hole. A lot of sidearm approaches. You could see a couple rollers being laid down too if you get a little frisky. Jona Heinonen sitting at 7 under. Throws the sidearm. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
He's not known for the big sidearm. Ooh.
He is kind of known for that sometimes.
He's known for being just an absolute mammoth of a human being.
Hoss is a good word for it. He is a hoss.
And this is the opposite of a hoss. But he is a buttery biscuit thrower. Oh, very nice.
It's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Keep this footage rolling with Calvin Heimberg. Look at this back 9. Polar opposite from what we've seen from Kyle Klein. Nearly birdieing the entire back 9, and that stretch is going to continue here with a birdie on hole 18. 8 down on the back paw.
Wow.
On the hard 9.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That is making up so much.
I didn't think anybody would do that.
It's
Hey, what
unreal.
is the statistics on 17 real quick? How many got that? As Gannon throws roller. Oh, gets through it. Wow, he was playing with absolute danger.
And in
That's
the end,
his
it's the best drive you're going to see.
ever.
Yeah, it's the best drive
Holy
you'll ever see.
cow.
The only way it could even possibly be better is if it was like
Parked?
15 feet left. Yeah, if it was parked. Yeah, maybe that's it. 11 birdies on 17.
Okay.
Played 0.3 over par. The second most difficult hole in the course? Yes.
So it must have gone
And this is the fourth most difficult hole.
10, 17, 1.
10, 1. No, 10, 17, 118.
Yep. Makes sense. Great shot from Kyle. But that's a pretty large distance from the hole.
Yeah, 6 of the 9 hardest holes on the course are on the back.
Yep. Makes sense, man.
And
Calvin
got 8 of the back 9. 2 over through the first 3.
Wow.
Finished with an 8 under.
Look at this power. This looks great. Get the skip.
Huge second shot from McBeth. I mean, a good tee shot, not in the perfect position. The angle wasn't incredible. Needed a 10 out of 10 approach, and he got it there.
Kyle,
This
looks
is even
good.
better. This is even better.
Go in. Oh, well. I didn't know where it was, did I? Am I's for me.
Everything's a go in, right?
Yeah. Get in there.
I don't think you need to waste your breath on this one.
We know where it's going to go.
It's just in terms of get in, I never had a chance for that. But
wow, so short. I thought it was going to be better than
it was a
that.
great drive. Not to this level. Paul, I don't like it. I don't like it. Love it. I love it. I had no problems with that
Did you
shot.
see his drive, how it just barely crept out of the high stuff? He's living on the edge out here.
Aerosmith style.
That didn't have a chance. Paul.
To be 2 shots clear of the field.
Of course.
And I said Calvin shot, I think I said he shot 8. He shot 9 down for the round. McBeth gets to 11. What a day. Again, even with 4 bogeys, still scraps out a 5 under.
He's right in the mix.
That's a competitive score.
Absolutely.
And in a 4-round event, that's a very competitive score. Even in a 3-round event, 6 back.
Yeah, for him, for being the best player in the world, 6 back, even going to the final round, I'm not like, oh, Gannon's out of it.
What was he like?
He's earned that.
9 back of Wysocki going into the final round of the Pro Tour Championship.
Yep.
Something like that.
Might have been 10.
It didn't seem possible.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Niklas, back in the field and right there.
And I'd like to draw attention to an interesting streak that's coming to an end. We have called Gannon Burrs every single shot going back to the second round of the World Championships. He's been on lead card or the feature card first round, everything since. So we have seen everything that he's done. Tomorrow, we're going to have some new names to call. Joona Heinonen, Niklas Antila, and then Calvin Heimberg and Paul McBeth. Paul is...
I love it.
He's in a rhythm, man. It's fun to see.
He really is, and Calvin playing great. I love Calvin on this course. It's going to be nice to see Joona. He's one of my good buddies from over the pond. He's a cool guy. It's good to see him play.
We love all our friends.
Yep. And Niklas, I think he's one of the people that you look at and you just go, his game travels. I mean, you think about this big course. You don't think of him as a big thrower, but he figures it out, and I'm excited to see how he plays the course tomorrow.
Last year, Niklas 7 under through the first 8 holes in the first round, ended up missing the cut. He's got a little bit of revenge to take on the course for the remainder of this tournament. Let's see how he bounces back from last year's performance and how he bounces or continues the momentum from first round performance tomorrow in round 2.
All right, let's try that out. Founders Club, we appreciate you. Remember to like and subscribe.
See you tomorrow.
Feel fine. Get watch your body and I feel that sunshine. Get up my body, know it true, yeah. Feel fine.